Hey everybody, guys and girlies, JD Man here. Got the 2016 BMW S1000XR. Finally got my Skene P3 auxiliary brake and turn signals put on it. Did that this weekend. And it was nice. The wiring on this, the color codes on the wiring, is all the same as on the GS. So I wrote it down for you. Okay, for your brake light, okay, signal, you've got a gray wire that has a black stripe and a yellow tracer. That's what you want to hook into to get your brake light signal. Turn signals. Alright. Blue, you got a blue wire, okay, with a black stripe and white tracer. I believe that's your right turn signal, and then a blue wire with a red stripe and a white tracer for your left. So, both blue wires, both white tracers, black stripe for the right, red for the left. And then your ground wire is a brown wire. So that's pretty simple. Like I said, these use the Positap connectors. I just hooked into them. You know, those make it really easy. Been using them for years. Those come with the kit. Like I said, when I had my transmission shop, you know, these came out like, in the late 80s or early in the 90s, I'd say. Been using them for years, and even inside transmissions, submerged in transmission fluid, never had any troubles. To get my power, this right here is the module. To get my power, I tapped in again, like I did on the GS, to the your auxiliary power tap there. With doing that, the lights stay on for like a minute after you turn the key off, then it powers off. And I have it put on the after the power goes through the fuse, so that it'll blow the fuse if something goes wrong. So it's protected. As you can see, I use this expandable braided wire shielding. I like to use that stuff. Ran it through the hole here. I had to drop the tail piece. This all had to come down. There's four bolts, torque screws. You take them out. You know, this will have the lock cylinder will have to come out, and you have to take all this apart. And I ran the wiring inside. I don't know, you can see the fiberglass right there. It's the braided wire shield there. And I ran it up through, wire tied it all, made it all nice and neat. So taking that apart was the hardest thing, because there's some clips in there, and but it wasn't bad at all. Like I said, it made it easy that the wiring was all the same as a GS, so I didn't have to go fishing around for that. So, and I also put my Evotech bar end weights on it. It's just pull the old bolt out and spacer, and the new one, you just have a new bolt. You got this inner piece and the outer piece, slide it in, tighten it up. No big deal. They stick out a little bit further, but yeah, that could be like a bar slider. So with that and the SW Tech crash bars, I'll give a little bit of protection. Okay, so we'll turn the key on. Let's see the lights there. And we'll turn the flashers on. So, give you a good view of that. Nice and bright. Okay. Let me find my little thing here. I don't know, can we see that? Yeah. Okay. There, I pulled on the brake. You see what happens there. Turn them flashers off. Okay, again, pull on the brake, release, so you get that quad flash. That'll get people's attention. Also, they give you a card that has they're programmable through the brake lever. You pull the brake 4 times and it puts it into its programming mode. So you can make it so that there's no brake light modulation. Modulates 4 times. Modulates 4 times rapidly and then 4 times slowly. So that's what I have it. That's the default setting. That's what I like. Then you have your emergency flasher. It does not save this. Okay, like if you have to pull over, you can pull the brake lever 4 times and then put it into one of these emergency flasher modes. Let's see here. We'll put her in 6. So I'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. And you gotta wait. You'll get a flash to let you know it's in the mode. There's our flash. So now we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And you gotta wait. That's the only one. So that's your emergency flash. You got your quad flash here. So that's pretty cool. But then, as soon as you touch the brake light or the brake, it turns that emergency flasher off and goes back to the standard, just the parking lights on. So you can also, it has this, I can't say this word, conspicuity flicker. The default, when you get it, it's on. They have a little bit of a flicker, and I don't like that. That would irritate the heck out of someone behind you, so I turn it off because I don't want to put anybody into a seizure. You can set the tail light brightness to normal, which is what they're at now, or you can make them bright to high brightness, which when you do that you'll get the flicker, but it's the same brightness as having the brake on. So what I leave it on normal, and you can turn the tail light off. You can turn these off completely and just have them come on with your brake lights. So, but yeah, it's nice they give you this little card. There's a turn signal. Sorry, I gotta keep looking, make sure you all can see that. Yeah, real simple install. Definitely, you know, like I said, I ride at night and I ride in the fog, so that's why I want as much light as I can get. And I like that those LED modules, I mean, they look like they belong there. It's a clean install. So, and all I did, like I said, they're not attached. They have a bracket on them, and all I did was slide that bracket behind the license plate, and then tighten down the license plate, and they don't go anywhere. You know, they can't fall unless your license plate falls out. They're not going to come loose. Because that way, you know, if you need to replace them, it's easy to service them. That's how, you know, and I did the same thing on the GS. They're installed the same way. And I think I'm going to get for the other two bikes too, and just have them on the side of the plate like that. That way, you know, there's nothing, you know, it looks like they belong on there, to me anyway. And they even have yellow modules, so you could set one up to be just for brakes and for the red, and you could do one, you know, do yellow also for turn signals if you wanted. I've seen a fella that had that done. It's pretty sharp. I like that setup, and that's something I might do later on. So if you're interested, like I said, it's p3lights.com, and this is for information only. And like, I buy all this stuff, nobody gives me anything, so I'm just passing this along to you guys. Just something that I found that I think works pretty well. So, you know, you can decide for yourself. I looked at, the only ones I looked at was the Admore, and they don't throw off as much light to me as what these do. And all it is just a single bar that has everything in it. I like that, you know, I can kind of put these wherever I want. So, and I left the seat off there to show you, and the top case, I mean, it just slides on. Top case removes very easily. So, comments, questions, leave them below, and I have an Instagram and a Twitter now, so I'll leave that in the description. Those links, where the heck they are, but I'll put them. You know, I really don't post a lot, but you can message me. You know, if you want to direct message me, you can privately. But that's it. So, Skene lights on the 2016 S1000XR. Thanks for watching, you guys and girlies. Stay safe out there, and we'll catch you next time. Peace.